Breaking news! New Batman DC Multiverse figures from McFarlane Toys. NECA shows off another one of their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monster mashup figures. A new Hasbro GIJoe live stream this coming Friday and what we might expect to see during it, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video, a Wednesday edition, and we've got a lot to cover today. So let's start off with some Marvel news for you guys. So first of all, this past Monday, we got the first trailer for the upcoming Moon Knight series that will be premiering on Disney Plus, starring Oscar Isaac, who most of us know from the Star Wars movies, the recent Star Wars movies that is, and then also was in the new Dune movie as well. So he is starring as Moon Knight, and the trailer definitely looked interesting. We got our first look at Moon Knight in costume, so that was pretty cool. Now, keeping it toy related, I will tell you that yes, there should be a Marvel Legend Disney Plus Moon Knight figure in the works. And there's an entire third wave coming out this year, and I will be talking about more of that in the very near future. Diamond Select Toys has announced a new Fantastic Four Minimates box set. So this one is going to come in all new window box style packaging with a fifth panel featuring Minimates artwork. You are going to be getting a total of 6 Minimates plus the Herbie robot. So Reed Richards with his beard is going to come with alternate pieces so you can have it look like he's stretching out his limbs. Johnny Storm is in partial transformation mode. You are getting Dr. Doom as the famous Iron Man. You're also getting Silver Surfer, Black, and Sue Richards and Thing round out the set. So this thing is got quite a hefty price tag for Minimates, I would say. It's about $49.99 is the suggested retail price that is listed with it. I haven't really been following Minimate prices, but that definitely seems pretty up there. But if you're into Minimates, you like the Fantastic Four, this might be something you want to check out. Now, this has not yet gone up for pre-order, but should, I believe, be going up later this month. Now, the Marvel guys at Hasbro has come out and said that there will not be any live streams for Marvel Legends this month. Of course, there's only about 2 weeks left. There's this Friday, which is going to be a GIJoe live stream, which I'll talk more about here in just a minute. And then there's one more Friday. But definitely, I don't know if they'll do another company live stream on the last Friday of the month. But do not look for any live streams from the Marvel Legends brand team this particular month. Next month, I believe it will be a different story. Obviously, Toy Fair has been canceled, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of live streams from Hasbro in the coming days. Also, as I've told you guys before, that new X-Men wave should be going up for pre-order pretty much everywhere later this month on the 27th. So we will get updated images, I believe, on that wave when that happens. And then, like I said, next month, things will probably be kicking off in high gear with new Marvel Legend reveals and what have you. And then the final thing I have for you guys today on the Marvel front is I just wanted to let you know over on Marvelous News, we just kicked off this week another one of our $100 store credit contest giveaways to Big Bad Toy Store. It's really easy to win. We do contests every month on both Marvelous News and Toy News International, and the contest on TNI also kicked off this week. So I will put links to both contests in the video description below with all the details on how you can enter to win. But basically what you do is you enter or you register on our message boards on each site, and then you just contribute to conversations about what I would assume is one of your favorite subjects, which is action figures, and that gets you entered to win. And again, we do this every month, month after month I've been doing these. So if you don't win this month, then, if you keep on there and you keep posting, your chances of winning increase drastically. So again, both contests, 2 different contests, 2 different chances to win. Theoretically, you could win both contests and walk away with $200 store credits or worth of store credits at Big Bad Toy Store. So again, links to both contests in the video description below. For you Transformer fans, this week we got official images from Hasbro for 2 new Core Class Legacy Transformers. So this is part of the new Legacy line. These are both Core Class Transformers, so the smaller ones are due out in the spring. And with these, we are seeing Skywarp, and then I believe for the first time we're seeing the character, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, Iguanus, I think is how you say it. Some type of kind of dinosaur looking robot. I don't know. I'm not familiar with him. But both of those guys are getting the core class. And again, these are our first official images for both of these figures. For you Star Wars fans, I've got a new rumor report for you with new Black Series figures that should be coming out in 2022. I believe this is going to be part of the third wave released this year. So these are all based on the Mandalorian Disney Plus series. Now, two of these figures Hasbro's actually confirmed. They confirmed them back during PulseCon in October as part of their pipeline reveals, which is where they tell us figures that are coming, but they don't actually have any images. So I still don't have any images for you. But the wave should include Grief Karga. Now, to be honest, I don't know if this is just a reissue of the previous Grief Karga that we got, or perhaps a new figure in a Season 2 outfit. I'm going to go with Season 2, but I can't say that 100%. Then we are getting the character Axe Woves, which is the third member of Bo-Katan's party of Mandalorians. Featured, he was in that first episode where Bo-Katan appears, but he wasn't in the final episodes. But I believe we will be seeing him again in the third season of the series. Then we are also getting the Mandalorian himself in his trooper disguise from the season 2 episode. Now this one has been confirmed by Hasbro. This is one of the ones they revealed. And then the other one they revealed is the New Republic security droid. So those are the 4 figures that should round out, based on information I've seen, the third wave coming this year. Of course, until Hasbro officially confirms these, we will treat them as rumor. But again, Hasbro's actually already confirmed 2 of the 4 figures listed in this report. Okay, now for G.I. Joe. So Hasbro this week announced that they are going to be doing a Fan First Friday live stream event this coming Friday, which is going to be the 21st, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on their YouTube channel. We, of course, will have full coverage of the event over on TNI with any new product reveals and what have you. Now, I've been doing some checking, and unfortunately, it is looking like this might be primarily focusing on store exclusives. Possibly those retro 6-inch figures that we've seen rumors flying about for, that likely would be Walmart exclusives, which thought is will be essentially repaints in like classic colors and such of previous figures already released. So I've talked about that previously. We might see more on the Target Tiger Patrol, like possibly that Duke with vehicle figure that we've seen listings pop up for. But there's possibility that, they could tease some future stuff that's not necessarily going up for pre-order right away. So, I'm not saying we won't see any other classified stuff, but and they might also show off some of their 3 3/4 inch O-ring stuff that will be sold exclusively as Hasbro Pulse. But they specifically mentioned classified in the description for this live stream. So, but as I said, essentially don't expect anything new to go up for pre-order at regular retail this week from everything I've seen. But so either that means store exclusives, or that they're going to be teasing stuff that will go up for pre-order at a later date, which is certainly possible. Maybe the Crimson Guards twins, just going off the top of my head, I think those are going to be in the next wave that we've seen listings for. So, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they gave us a glimpse at those. That's something I would be excited to see. Crimson Guards, I think, are coming later this year, if I remember correctly. So that's another one. I don't know if we'll see those on Friday, but that's one that's probably my favorite Cobra Soldier, is the Crimson Guardsman. So definitely can't wait to see those. But whatever is announced, I'll probably do a news video here on Friday to go over that stuff. But definitely we'll have full coverage up at TNI if you happen to miss the live stream. Playmates Toys, which announced back in July that they were going to start doing Star Trek figures again, has said that they are going to start debuting their Star Trek products this coming Monday. So I don't know. We still don't really have any details on exactly what kind of figures, what scale. Playmates did a very extensive line of Star Trek figures back in the 90s. They were around 4 or 5 inches and had kind of cartoony looks to them. So they also did some figures later on based on the Chris Pine movies. which was more of a realistic style, again, in a smaller scale. So I don't know if they'll try and go to 6-inch with these, 7-inch with these. We'll stick with the smaller scales. Whether it'll be realistic, whether it'll be cartoony. Hopefully they will do ships. One of the things I loved about the original Playmates line was their ships. They did a pretty good job with those. So again, we should start to get details on exactly what Playmates is going to be doing for Star Trek this coming Monday. So, and we'll have full coverage of whatever's revealed on TNI. And of course, I'll probably be talking about those in a future video at some point. Storm Collectibles has released official images for their Virtua Fighter 5 Akira Yuki figure. So we had seen some preview images for this one, but now we've got the full-on details. So this figure is going to come with 3 interchangeable head sculpts. You're going to get multiple pairs of hands, looks like 5 pairs of hands, and then you're also going to get a punching effect piece. So this figure is going to be out later this year. It should be going up for pre-order probably within the next few days at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So if you're into Virtua Fighter, this is one that you will probably want to check out. For you Masters of the Universe fans, first of all, we got to look at a new figure for the Netflix CGI series based figures that Mattel is doing. This one is based on Man-E-Faces, which actually did not appear in the first season of the Netflix series. So this is our first time actually seeing this character. If there is a second season, there's not been any word yet on whether there will be a second season or not. I would imagine he'll pop up there. But Man-E-Faces, you can see here, has had a redesign. But overall, I think this actually looks pretty good. He has the multi-face changing feature. So he has his human face, which looks a little bit older. I mean, to me, that, you know, Man-E-Faces is essentially an actor or a thespian. So this actually kind of fits that in my view. And then you also get their traditional robot and monster faces as well. So kind of cool. Again, total redesign of the original character, but overall, I think this works pretty good. I really enjoyed this series overall. I hope it does get another season. Some of the character designs have not been as impressive to me, but with this particular one, I think it actually comes out looking pretty good. Now, this figure is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor, Entertainment Earth. Now, while on the subject of Masters of the Universe, I also just wanted to go on and share with you the DPCI number for the upcoming Target exclusive Masterverse Deluxe King Grayskull figure. So this figure was announced back during PowerCon last year. It is a Target exclusive. Now, it has started to show up in the Target system. However, there is no release or ship date being associated with it yet. So I don't know exactly when it's going to start showing up in stores. But again, I do have the DPCI number for you here. I will put it in the video description below so you can keep it for your records. And once the figure starts to hit stores, this will help you hopefully be able to get your hands on it if it is something you're interested in. Now, also not a Target exclusive, but the Trap Jaw figure has started to show up in the Target system. So I'll go on and include the DPCI number for that one. Now, like the Triclops, which is already showing up at Target stores, Trap Jaw is not an exclusive to Target. It is available everywhere, including our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, both of which are listing Trap Jaw with a January release date. So it's still not clear whether they will actually start shipping the figure out this month. I could see it definitely getting pushed to next month, but you know, I don't know if you want to try and hunt for it, wait and see if Target gets it first or what have you. But for me, I've got it on pre-order and probably will just wait for it to arrive at my doorstep. NECA just yesterday released official images for the second figure in their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters mashup line. So this is a figure that we've seen some brief images for. It is Leonardo as the Hunchback. So overall, I think this is a pretty cool figure. It's got the ability to open his shell up in the back and store things. It comes with a number of accessories, including alternate hands, of course, his 2 swords. You get a brain in the jar. You get 2 shovels, a bone, and a skull, and some flame effect pieces that you can attach to his swords as well. So this figure went up for pre-order. It's available at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Again, it is the second figure in this Universal Monsters line, mashup with Turtles. And then with the packaging on this new one, we got some new teases. So on the packaging, we see the first figure that's already up for pre-order, which is Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. And then also the Mummy figure, the Michelangelo as the Mummy. And then we've seen the first blacked out image there is the Bride of Frankenstein. April is the Bride of Frankenstein. We had seen that image before, and NECA has actually confirmed that it is the bride. And then the two additional blacked out images we are seeing for the first time here. So that first one looks like is a turtle, so probably the fourth turtle, Donatello, but I'm not sure what monster he is. Almost looks like he's got like a snake on the top of his head, but I really don't know what monster he might be. And then the last one there looks like is wearing either like a cowboy hat or a fedora of some type. Maybe has a scarf wrapped around his face. So best guesses would be either Invisible Man or maybe Van Helsing. So if it's Helsing, then possibly Casey Jones. If it's the Invisible Man, I have no idea what character, what turtle character it might actually be. But, we'll have to wait and see if those guesses are anywhere remotely correct. But definitely this line continues to move forward. NECA said they've got quite a few figures planned for it. So I believe even beyond these ones that we're seeing here. So, but when more details become available, I'll be sure to pass them on to you. But again, the second figure in the line, which is this Hunchback figure, Leonardo is the Hunchback, is up for pre-order now. Okay, and then we'll end things off with some McFarlane news. So first of all, since I last talked to you guys, that Titan Joker figure from Arkham Asylum has gone up for pre-order. We had seen a preview image for that one a few weeks ago, but now it is available for pre-order now. Now, DC Collectibles did a version of this one, which is a great figure, really nicely sculpted. It's really huge, definitely going to be hard to top. But if you missed out on that one, you might want to check this one out. It is a mega fig. So, and again, it's based on the Arkham game. So, it doesn't look like it has much in the way of any additional accessories other than a stand, but it does look like it's pretty nicely detailed. So if you're a fan of the Arkham games and the Joker, this is one that you probably will want to check out. This is available for pre-order pretty much everywhere that carries DC Multiverse, including our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Now, on top of that, going up for pre-order just today are two new Batman figures. I know, right? Batman figures from McFarlane. Are you kidding me? Of course, it's Batman. And with these two, it is the Dark Detective and Batman himself from the Future State storyline. So that Dark Detective figure looks the cooler of the two, in my opinion. But both of these figures are available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, and pretty much everywhere else that carries DC Multiverse. So we have seen listings for these figures previously, so we knew they were coming. And like I said, more Batman for your collection. I'm sure it won't be the last. If you don't, I've seen, every time these new Batman figures get announced, I see a lot of people complain. I'm kind of with you there. I definitely, I generally pass on a lot of these Batman figures, but that's the thing. If you don't like them, don't buy them. We continue to get other figures kind of mixed in throughout the line. Those are the ones personally I generally end up picking up. I might pick up the Dark Detective. It looks like a kind of a cool figure. The other one doesn't really interest me that much. I'm not really familiar with the storyline that these are based on, as with many of these figures, because I don't really read a lot of comics these days, unless they're based on stories from like the 90s and stuff. I generally not really familiar with the stories that McFarlane likes to base these figures on. But again, if you don't like them, don't get them. That would be my advice. And then just get the ones that you like. But Batman sells. That's why he makes all these Batman figures. And my guess is that he's not going to stop making them because it's what the retailers want. And it's what seems to move best for him. Okay, so that's it for today. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. And like this video if you're so inclined. Also, please think about checking out those two contests, the one on Marvelous News and TNI for winning $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. Details to those contests are in the video description below, and it's really easy. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.